All right, it is looking like Donald Trump's Republican nomination to lose, even with the ongoing indictments and maybe a third round of them, considering his role or alleged role in January 6th and the storming of the U.S. Capitol. We could also get shortly after that a read on Georgia and what role he might have played in the recount that was going on in that state in 2020. But whatever those legal worries notwithstanding, for everyone that comes up, the former president's poll numbers rocket. Enter Mitt Romney, the former presidential candidate, now Utah senator, to say the only way to stop history from repeating itself is for a lot of the candidates who he says don't have a chance to get out of the race. Larry Elder is here right now. I wonder if Mitt Romney was referring to him. Of course, Larry Elder, the former gubernatorial candidate in the great state of California, now a presidential candidate. Larry, it's always a pleasure to have you.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
What do you think of what Mitt Romney's saying? The weak shall have to step aside.
Well, forgive me for not taking the political advice from Mitt Romney, a man who one time in 2016 referred to Donald Trump as vulgar. Look, I understand why there are criteria for the debate. You have to have 40,000 individual donations. The donation can be as small as $1, and I'm urging people to go to my website, larryelder.com, to help me get up there on that debate stage in Milwaukee. Here's the deal. I understand why there are criteria. You don't want everybody who owns a hot dog stand demanding that he or she deserves a spot on the stage. But you're eliminating people possibly with real credibility. I ran for governor of California in the recall election. I got 3.5 million votes on the replacement side, more than virtually all the other 45 rivals combined. I raised more money and had more votes than all the Republicans on that slate combined. California has 58 counties on the replacement side, Neil. I carried 57. The only one I lost was San Francisco County by 149 votes. I understand that Mike Pence is also struggling to make the debate stage because of the 40,000 criteria. If the former VP can't make the debate stage, maybe, just maybe, the criteria might be a little too onerous. And let me add this too, Neil. It's almost kind of a mockery here because at least one of the candidates on the Republican side is offering a $20 gift certificate for a $1 donation. Another one is offering a quote-unquote free country western concert provided you donate $1. Another one is providing commissions to prospective donors to recruit other prospective donors.
Are you doing anything like that, Larry? I mean, what to close the deal?
Well, I'm doing the old-fashioned way, which is to ask voters for their support, which is why I'm asking people to go to larryelder.com. You know, and Neil, in my case, I'm running as an America First guy, Make America Great Again guy. I've not taken a swipe at any of my Republican rivals, and I'm putting issues to the front that I think the others are not doing, most notably the epidemic of fatherlessness, the crucial need for school choice, where, just to pick one city, Baltimore, there are 13 public high schools in Baltimore, Neil, I kid you not, where 0% of the kids can do math at grade level. Yet the Democrats oppose school choice as their elites like Barack Obama, like Gavin Newsom, like Hillary Clinton, put their own kids in private school. And the lie that America is systemically racist is getting people killed. It's called the Ferguson effect, which is the phenomenon of cops pulling back. And as a result, there are thousands of people who have been injured, if not killed, because cops are not doing their normal job. And the people that are these so-called excess casualties are the very black and brown people living in the inner city that Democrats purport to care about. So I'm putting those issues to the front that others are not doing. So even if you want somebody else, don't you think it's worth having Elder get up there in that debate stage and put these issues front and center?
Well, you're not there yet, but that could change, Larry, as you point out. And polls can be fickle. I want to draw your attention to one before the 2016 race took hold. I think we could show you this. You probably know it quite well. When Donald Trump was polling at, I think, less than 1%, that was then. We know what happened since. So you could be right. You could generate some interest. But I think what Mitt Romney's saying, time is running out for the long shots, and I'm wondering whether you believe that the more in the race, yourself included, the more it favors a Donald Trump.
How about giving the voters a say? The first contest is not until January 15 in Iowa, for crying out loud. And let's remember, somebody named Joe Biden was dead in the water, dead man walking, until James Clyburn endorsed him on the eve of the South Carolina primary. And all of a sudden, a guy that even David Axelrod said was Mr. Magooing his way through becomes the party nominee and then becomes president. So please, lots of things can change between now and January 15, let alone between now and November of 2024.
Got it. We'll follow closely. Larry, see how this goes. Larry Elder, good seeing you again.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, Larry Elder, the 2024 presidential candidate.